Some matchups are like, all right, we're going to stop Luigi from doing his thing ever. We're not going to let him get grabbed. We're just going to zone forever. Light does not have that luxury playing as Fox. You have to fight your opponent in for better or for worse. And already starting off with some lasers. I don't know, maybe he's going to be playing a bit of a zoner game plan, but for now, we'll see what he opts for.
Another thing to keep in mind for Raru that is going to be a challenge, a test of that top player mental, is the fact that he is coming off of a difficult loss. Losing that Ditto can be pretty mentally doomer, I think, if you're a player of his caliber, but I think he's doing pretty well.
He's doing okay.
Yeah. He seems all right.
Yeah, and that's that. Like I said, the Luigi thing, eventually you're going to get hit by some combo into an up B, and that's going to be terrifying. Great parry up tilt so fast that, like, I believe if you parry, you're guaranteed an up tilt because it's got 3 frames of advantage, and it's 3 frames, so.
That does feel pretty nice. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care what you're doing, you're getting hit.
Yep.
And lag doesn't matter.
Yup. Parries and just rolls in, knowing how safe that back air is, not wanting to contest it, but,
ooh.
I mean, Luigi at 0% is always a tough opponent to fight. When you're just sitting there, because you're always so worried about this grab. You see Light spacing out a bit, but down, oh my god, started a combo the old-fashioned way and didn't even need a grab to get the 0 to death. Excuse me?
Huh? What was that?
I think he started that with a down tilt. It was down tilt fair, but now, all right, this is the grab, this is the combo. It's even easier on Fox because of his fast fallerness. You are able to end it a little bit early. Don't have to quite do those big extensions you have to do against some of the heavier opponents. And yeah, I mean, like I said, Raru's going to get to do his thing.
He managed to custom combo his way to a down air from a down tilt.
Yeah.
In neutral at 0. You get hit one time. That is a bit of a Raru classic. So many Luigis have like a decent combo game and then the touch of death. Raru is a different beast. If you get hit by this player, you are going to take at minimum 50 at any time.
You know, you might just die.
Yeah,
you
apparently.
might just die. That's his hero factor right there.
That was disgusting.
Yeah, kind of nasty with it. Raru showing off his talents at, you know, making combos happen from basically anything.
Oh, you see that down tilt fishing? You know Light's going to be so scared.
Be like, oh no, not again.
I think Light is trying to tap into the Falco agenda, just staying in the air as much as possible. You see him doing a lot of hopping around, a lot of spacing that back air, trying to chip away Raru's shield.
Yup. Now though, Raru has been pressured a lot in the corner here, does turn it around on Light. See, opts for the down tilt. Yep, smart move here, but able to go a little bit further right than Raru expected, which means that he's able to make it backstage. And jump called out. Let's see what we go for. Back air, it's not quite enough. We might see another one. No, go back on stage. A little bit of a mistake by Raru, it looked like.
Yeah, I feel like he could have gone at least to try the down air there, because you know the timing. And he has been very consistent at punishing it, as he does get a kind of a wonky little trade there to take that stock.
Did that trade with grab?
I think so.
Weird. But parry is not enough on the multi-hit from the down air. And are going low, not going to be hit by any of Light shenanigans so far.
They're just fighting out of the corner, but it doesn't matter. The way Light plays with that back air, you have to drop the shield eventually. You've got to do something because, as we talked about a second ago, he will chip out your shield, and every once in a while, he goes for that grab. That is something that he actively tells himself mid-game. I need to grab more.
Yeah, but it's difficult to actually, go for it because the reward is so small, right? You just get like 6% or whatever, and then it's just a bit of stage positioning, but you still have to threaten it. It always has to be something that is on the table.
Yes, absolutely. Because if you don't, you end up in situations like that first game where Raru was just holding shield forever, blocking back airs until he can get his down tilt.
It's not even a grab anymore. It's just the down tilt.
Yeah,
as
apparently.
Raru explodes off the side with a back air coming out from Light. Really good at keeping these back airs fresh so far. A lot of times, Foxes will use them a lot on shield, and it's kind of a detriment when you do it so many times because it means that the kill power is leaked out of the move.
Oh. Okay. Light in a good position. He's managed to avoid the big combos. That has been critical. Remember, last time there were 2 touch of deaths. So far, there have been 0, and look at how much different the game looks as a result.
Does that count as a touch of death? Oh, yeah. It's a touch of death on both sides, Both of them had a poisoned meal and had to move move on to the next game. However, Light had an extra life in the bank, meaning that he gets to run away with it.
That's that Midas touch right there.
Turns to gold, baby.
You see Light also like popping off, pumping the fist in the player cam as well. When
Oh
that
yeah,
happens.
I mean when your opponent SDs, you should pop off. That's
Yeah.
I've always said it. If people are like, why are you popping off for an SD? Nah, bro, I want to win.
Genuinely, the only time I taunt is when my opponent SDs.
You gotta do it though. You gotta do it.
You gotta like, it is ingrained into my core. I must do it.
Yeah, all right. But, I mean, we do see that despite the actual result, if you look at what happened, Light got touched and died, right?
Yes,
like, he
did.
died at 40%, and that wasn't, like, before the first hit. That was after the last one.
Oh, I think we might be, great turnaround there from Raru. I thought Light was gonna be able to hold it back and survive, but he had an answer for that too.
Yeah, different combo route that time. I like to see that Raru is using a variety of them and not opting for just the same ones.
He had to use a variety as well. Every single time he has gotten a touch of death, it has been a different scenario where he has gotten his hit, and it was a scenario every time where the other ones wouldn't have worked.
Yeah, the SDI from Light was all the way through him that time, and that meant that Raru had to improvise a little bit, go for that back air into up B combo instead of the Zair combo that we've been seeing out of him. But now just down tilt dash attack, Raru with a little bit of luxury to be able to sit back and do simple stuff for now, as we see a kill confirmed from Light. He's got those two, despite the fact that they're not quite as crazy.
Yeah, even with the high blast zone here, the up smash is just so strong. And you see Light slowing down. He's trying to find those tiny little openings to get the advantage state started because he knows the importance of not boxing with Raru.
Yep, up smash though, calls out the landing forward air, and now we see Raru in the same position Light was in the last game. However, Light does not have that S factor, that ability to just make a kill happen out of nowhere. He has to really make each opportunity count.
Yes, he does, and at 36% on his last stock, he's got to make it count sooner rather than later. Gets the bait on the air dodge there, but unfortunately was not in the right position to get the punish, maybe missing a dash. Either way, though, he's gotten the confirms afterwards. Get another read on the air dodge, but again, he's a little bit too slow with the actual punish.
Yeah, luckily DI'd to the right instead of in, because if he had DI'd in, he would have, I think, died to an up B.
Probably. Oh, going for the grab there, and it doesn't matter if you don't get an up B because he's got the back air instead.
Yikes.
His character just kills you.
It feels like there's so many times where surely he can't kill. Oh, never mind.
No, he's dead.
Nope, he's dead. Yeah, especially that first stock was a very much a situation where I don't think any other Luigi would have finished off that exact situation.
Man, what a matchup. Honestly, if there's anybody in this venue that I trust to be able to handle the mental strain of dealing with Raru's Luigi, I think is Light.
Yeah, did he roll his sleeves up yet?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, okay, good.
That's a good point. The relic has been activated for game 4. Let's see if it's enough this time around. Meanwhile, Raru, not perturbed. He's just sitting in his living room.
Yeah, having a good time. And a big combo here from Light, probably the biggest we've seen so far, carrying all the way across the stage with multiple dash tags. But you got grabbed. What happens now? You die. Does not matter.
GG's, shake my hand.
Exactly.
Light shaking his head. 80% though, this is an opportunity possibly for Light to get a kill, and we just saw something that has not come up a lot, but is a big factor in this matchup. That aerial down special from Luigi is such a great combo breaker.
I think he's a little bit too far off. Yeah,
He is, but it doesn't, I don't know if it's gonna matter. He's gonna go for a back air. Can Light make it back? Just
Just
barely.
barely.
What an angle.
Wow, I was sure he was dead there, but a shine spike. Light does manage to get the kill there, and that is exactly what he needed to come back into this game because, man, imagine if he was just a couple pixels more to the left. That would have been another 0 to death, and it would have been all over Red Rover.
Truly perfect play from Light. Managing to get back, not getting pineappled under the stage. I've gone for that angle with Spaceys before. It's very difficult to pull off. As again, we see the combo breaker from Raru. And then to go for a shine in big 2025, that deep into the blast zone. Absolutely clinical, evening up the game. But can he get the kill first this time around? He's fishing for that nair. He gets the drill instead. Doesn't get the read on the no-tech.
Wow, it could have been the stock if he managed to figure out there was going to be a jab. reset opportunity, but this time just opting to stay back and get the tech away, just a dash attack for your troubles. Luigi not able to cover any bigger than that.
I wonder if Light was maybe a nice little stall there, over-respecting Raru a bit, because he almost always goes for the jab reset on default and then reacts to tech options.
Yeah, a little surprising, but still though, despite that little flub, Light is going to be able to find a lead once again. Oh, all the way across. They know that is not enough to survive. And I mean, you are one touch away from dead. Light, can you survive? Oh, actually that 7% might end up
that's
helping
good.
out. Yeah.
This is a good spot to be in. This is like when you see Snake players intentionally getting hit by their grenades at 0 in these kinds of matchups. Gets past the grab there. I do not doubt, though, that if he gets grabbed here, Raru's going to have some kind of crazy route for him, so he's got to be just as careful, if not more. Up to 40% to 84. This is an opportunity to Light game number 5, but he has to get the kill.
Yeah, and Raru has been putting a lot of pressure on Light's shield. Now it's looking quite small. Still, though, just gets the nair, doesn't find the dash attack in the opposite direction. Light slowly increasing this lead, adding more damage to it, 126 to 40. Now it's just a matter of finding the killing blow. We've seen multiple times up air and back air have been his go-tos. However, now Light's off stage. He gets hit with this there, air dodges back to ledge smartly, but it's lingering there. It's so much, and I thought that was not going to grab ledge for some reason, but a forward air.
I cannot believe Light found a way through. He misses the down smash, but another miss from the back air. He's too high percent. Maybe that 15 at the beginning was the ticket to keep him alive here, and Raru just mashing down tilts in the corner, manages to close it out, taking the set after Light looked so poised. Raru got him off stage one time.
Yeah, just a little bit of karate chop action to seal the deal. Wow.
Light committed so hard on that down smash. I'm surprised he didn't go for maybe even an F smash there to make sure he got more range. Maybe scared of the speed of the move. He wasn't going to get the timing right. But that is the level of precision that it takes. He was so good off stage for so long, but one mistake is all it takes.
We talked about it time and time again.